Welcome YouTube, welcome to sunny Snowdonia. It's been a long time since I've been out. But we are here in Snowdonia. Been planning this trip for quite a while. I'm not 100% confident of the pronunciation, but I'll put wordings up on the screen when I get home. But it's something like Aran Fawddwy. We'll be heading up here for a few days. So we've just got kitted up, packs on, grab the camera, and we'll make a start. Catch you in a bit. Cheers. It's 3:10 now. We arrived about 20 minutes ago. Just spent a bit of time flapping around, sorting the pack out and what we're taking, what we're not. But traffic's been horrendous going up here today, so it's taking a bit longer than expected. But we're here. It won't be dark till 9:30-ish. So I've got loads of daylight. Got a good spot in my mind for a camp for tonight. But yeah, I've not been to I do love Snowdonia. My last trip up here was September 2015. And yes, planned for 3 days. And after one night the weather was atrocious. Absolutely. High winds lashing it down. So I did one night in the mountains and then I retreated to a campsite for 2 nights, but never underestimate the mountains. Always go prepared and you'll enjoy it no matter what the weather. But a zigzag path up there. Just got to find the start of the path. I'll check the map in a minute. Here we are on the start of the zigzag path. It's a hot day to come and do this, but I had to get out. It's about time. Anyway, tomorrow we should be follow the ridge line across the middle of the saddle. There's a faint path coming down that valley. That'll be the path we'll be descending on some wind tomorrow. I'd initially planned to come up here for 2 days, or 2 nights, 3 days, but due to work commitments, so it's just going to be 1 night here, I'm afraid. So we'll check it out. Well, just make out the car park. Just down there. I've not actually come that far. 280 metres in altitude. So only about another 420 to go this evening then. Just looked around. It's always good to check where you come from. And I think we can just see the summit. If you look up through that crag, in the distance there's a little peak. And I think, I could easily be wrong, that's the summit. Well, YouTube, it's never this difficult on a computer screen. Path is actually pretty steep. I knew it would be relatively tough going coming up, but it is a bit slower going than I thought it would be. Better views of the summit now coming in. But yeah, it's definitely, I don't think underestimate is the right word, because you should never underestimate a hill you never walked before. But I knew it was going to be a relatively tough climb with a pack on anyway. Still got a bit of shade at the moment. I think this is the crags of Cork, is it? Well, that's where we were 10 minutes ago. Down there by that path, that track. We just come up here. And then A470 is just down in that valley. Probably not a place you want to slip down. It's 6:05, and we've reached the intended camp spot this evening. Just going to unload the pack and have a quick scoot around a decent pitch. It's a water supply. I have got quite a lot of water with me. It's weighing my pack down. Started off with about 2.8 litres, I think. 1.8 in my bladder, and another litre in the side pouch. Yeah, this looks good. Well, welcome back. It's 7:20 now. I'm not sure where the time's gone, it's just blown by. But we're all pitched up. The wind got up just as we were pitching up. That was interesting, but never mind. I'll show you around in a minute, but I've been down and got some water, which I collected in one of these water tanks, and then I've filled it through the Sawyer. So we're just having a cup of tea by this lovely little lake. I'm going to show you where we are, because I've been up to the summit, and we are Gasgum, Linfin. Don't know if you can see that. Bring it in at the centre. Yeah, it's about 2,500 feet, I think. That's where we are. I'll take you outside. You can just get a quick spin around. There was some jets earlier down in this valley. Guess they're out training. But yeah, the summit's just there. Literally 2 minutes. Hop over the stile, and there's the summit. It's all pitched up. It's such a lovely day. But about an hour ago, the wind picked up. So that's to be expected, considering where we are. I've lugged up my camera and tripod, so I'm hoping to get that out a little bit, get some shots from the summit may give us a nice sunset. Morning campers. It's just gone 7. Been up for about half an hour, maybe a little bit longer. But beautiful morning in Snowdonia. Still a strong breeze. It was quite warm last night. Just got some water on the go, so I can have some breakfast. Got the old Sawyer set up, doing a gravity feed. Very nicely. Yeah, if you look at the ripples across the water, you can see the breeze. So today we'll be crossing this stile and carrying on to the 2 highest peaks in this area. I'm not sure what to do tonight, whether to stay here another night or go on somewhere else, but might stay and explore another night. There's the pitch. There's the summit there. This is the path. So, as I said, we've not seen anyone. There's absolutely no one around up here. I suppose it helps that it's kind of midweek. It's Friday now, but might see somebody right tonight, I guess. Lovely fencing gone up here. Loads and loads, all the way up. See all these new posts, and there's reels of wire, old wire left, and old posts dotted around. And something I've seen on the internet, and I've seen in magazines, but there's these grid references on the stiles. So if you get lost, ring for help, quote that number. It's getting easy, isn't it? Right, have some breakfast, catch you in a bit. 9:45. Just struck camp. The strong wind this morning made packing up a bit interesting. Added an extra element, so, but never mind, it's done now. So, sun's still out. As always, leave the ground exactly as you found it. Apart from some flattened grass, there's no evidence we've ever been here, so just as it should be. Remember, take all your litter home. No one likes to see rubbish laying around the hillside. It's not difficult. Anyway, there's enough rambling on. Let's enjoy these views. Catch you in a bit. Destination, guys. Over there. It's 7 tomorrow. Well guys, we've made it to the summit of Aran Fawddwy. Again, I don't know what's the weight of my pack, I just feel unfit, but it took a little bit longer than I thought. So, we're here. Probably tell the wind's not gone away, but look at that, guys. Woo! What you call a view. Just touch the summit. I had to put the wind shirt on because as soon as you stop with the sweat and in the wind, you chill off pretty quick. So there's a lake down there, I can't remember the name of it, but that's a possible camp spot for this evening. There will be a steep climb back up in the morning. If I can find water, I prefer to camp pitch a bit higher. So that's Lake Bala. I'm not sure, but my other intended spot for tonight, but it's not going to be now. Those people, I'm not sure if that's a rennig over there. A rennig farrow maybe. This wind is just relentless. It's not storm force or anything, but it's just a constant. Rhinogs. That's where we went on our last trip. What is the time? It's 12:30. Stop for lunch or push on around Berlin over there. Sense some of in here around there. Yeah, Lake Bala's looking lovely today. A few boats out. Welcome back. So we've left, as you can probably see behind me, Aran Fawddwy behind, and had to drop a bit of height. We're on our way across to Aran, Berlin. Gorgeous afternoon now. Seems to have temperature seems to have picked up. It's quite a nice walk across here. It's actually like more of a path, so that it's easier going than what it was across the bogs and marshes of this morning. If you look this way, apart from the fencing, it's not dissimilar to Dartmoor. Rocky outcrops, rock gardens to navigate, but then of course quite get this height on Dartmoor. What I thought was the next summit wasn't the summit, it was actually a false summit. But it was marked on the map with an altitude and a cairn. I'm not too sure. Anyway, this is the next peak. And as far as I know, it's the last one on the Aran Ridge. Some pretty steep cliffs there. You don't want to fall off there on a bad night, would you? Another summit bagged. Wind was horrendous. I'm either in a wind trap or it's suddenly died off. I think I've seen a potential camp spot this evening. Find a little sheltered spot between those crags. Water. Excellent views of Bala. Welcome YouTube. As you can probably guess, all set up for this evening. I arrived at this location actually quite early, probably about 4ish, maybe earlier. So I just sat on the grass really, got some water and had a nice cool drink. Waiting for a bit to pitch the tent. I'll just give you a guided tour of the pitch. I'll check on the map, there's another little satellite summit up here. Not too sure what that's called yet, but we'll check that out. Oh, it got really hot second half of the afternoon, so 3 o'clock onwards. Yeah, temperature's got hot. So I could spend the evening here. Use out on the Barmouth estuary. So they were trying, just had the search and rescue helicopter hovering. So perhaps it was just a training exercise. Not really seen I think 3 people all day. So. Quarter to 6 now, so I don't really expect to see anyone else up here this evening. Now forget me if I'm mistaken, but that big body of water down in the valley I think is Lake Rennie. It's a big estate anyway. I think it's Lake Rennie or Rennie. Something like that. Just had a giant cup of tea, so hopefully I'm rehydrated a bit now. Big cup of juice, not a big cup of tea. Good morning. Oh, what a morning. Wind, horrendous night of wind. Then about 4 o'clock it absolutely belted it there. So it's 9 o'clock now. Only about an hour behind where I wanted to leave. But again, apart from some flattened grass, absolutely zero sign of being here. No mess, no rubbish. Really moody morning. 3/4 of an hour ago the tops were totally shrouded in mist. We've had rain, the wind's been non-stop as I said, but Not sure how much filming we're going to do on the way back to the car, just due to the weather. But we'll see how it goes. Looking about 2.5 hours back to the car-ish. Maybe longer if we don't get lost. So, this has been me, Nigel. Another excellent trip in Snowdonia Hills. Cheers. Here's the ominous looking ascent back up Aran Fawddwy. Sick clag and wind. Hopefully it won't take that long to get up. We'll take our time. Catch you in a bit. Well, made it up. Didn't take that long. 10 minutes. Summit's just Cairn. Summit Cairn is just up there, if you can make that out. That's where we were yesterday. That big slab of rock just pointing us to Summit Cairn. Absolutely zero views today, so no point going up there. Gonna carry on. Absolutely not a soul around. Probably all queuing up for the train on Snowdon, as it is a Saturday. I think normally if you get a sensation or a feeling that you've gone wrong, or something doesn't quite feel right, it isn't right. And I have ventured quite 100 yards way off the path. Scarily walking towards some crags, but good old GPS came in to get back on track quite quickly. So, never underestimate the hills. As you can see, we're still in the clag. It's very eerie. The wind's dropped here, probably because I've dropped some arches, but it's very eerie, very quiet. Bit of a challenge for the navigation. Wasn't sure I was on the right path earlier, but I was. See that progress now. That's easy going. That style. Maybe the first time today, just dropped down at this flag. The valley's opened up. Okay. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. The valley has opened up. Now you can see where we've come from. Around here, all this path up, pretty steep. Up to the fence line, across the stile, up, up. Path goes way back from the edge of the crags, and up to that cairn up there. And hang a right, I believe, and up towards the summit. Over there, Cork. That's where we went up 2 days ago. Oh, would you believe that? Sun's out. First time today we think the sun will shine. Mind you, the tops are still looking a bit moody. sunshine. Thought we were going to get a shower, and now we've got sunshine. Oh. Warmed up as well. Mind you, we're getting the shower from this hillside and we're dropping down into the valley now. So. You can make this out. On the other side of the valley there, it's a line of trees, zigzagging. Go round that bend and go up. And the trees stop. The zigzags carrying on. Up, another bend, left, up, bend right to the centre. That's the path we went up on Thursday. I thought it was steep going up. And from here you can get a more sense of scale of just how steep that path is. Especially with a full pack on, laden with food and extra water.